Welcome back to the Bak'n Show. In today's episode, we're going to go over the Grow Peaceful corner. We no longer have veg plants over here. All the veg plants are now in the 2 4x4s and the 5x5 tent, and they're no longer veg plants. They're they veg-sized plants now. They're soon to be flower. But let's go over what's over here today. We have the two that we originally started over here in the 2x4. That's the Forbidden Runts and the Strawberry Gorilla. And as you can see, they're doing fantastic. I'm gonna get you off the tripod in just a minute so you can get a closer look. They are definitely starting to get some height. I was debating, but this one is getting height. They have Forbidden Runts. The Strawberry Gorilla is staying nice and small, bushy, stout, so I don't even have to worry about a trellis net here. Man, any type of support, really. It's a really stout, strong plant. This one here, this main stalk is starting to get stronger and bigger. I was considering super cropping this and bending this over like this, throwing a trellis net up on it to give it support, because all these side branches will come up and create a pretty nice sized canopy, because this is getting kind of tall. So it might wind up turning it this way or this way. Just got a little room. I can move this bucket over a little bit if I need to do that. But yeah, that's probably what we're going to do, because it is definitely starting to get kind of big, and I didn't want it to grow up into I didn't top these plants here. I wasn't going to top them this round here. I was considering doing it, but decided not to, because I said, well, let's just let them grow out and let's see what they do. And I think that's what we did with the very first one that we got from Growpeaceful, the Gigawatt. Didn't do any training, didn't do anything, just gave it water. But during that particular one, I went away on vacation. And so we had some issues with that plant. But these here look dynamite. Green stems, the stalk, there's no red coming through whatsoever, or purple, whatever color you call it. It's just totally green for both of them. Keeping them thoroughly wet, not thoroughly, but just I water them down every few days. And they're doing great. This Grow Peaceful, these grow buckets, they're dynamite. For y'all that are out there that just starting this game, this is probably the way to go. You'll get a harvest faster than you'll get with photo periods. Now, granted, you can flip a photo period from the 18-6 schedules to 12-12 early before the plant gets that big, and get a complete harvest in probably roughly the same amount of time as this, but your plants won't get any size. So if you're doing like a sea of green, that's what they do. They don't let the plants get that big, even veg for that long. Maybe a few days and they flip them straight to flower, because they got so many plants. In this case here, with these autoflowers here, I know they stay on 18-6 the whole time, or 20. Some people, I guess, still do the 24/7 thing. I've never done 24/7. To me, it was for my electric bill, and I was running so many tents. I'm not running nothing 24 hours. But back to these here. Easy grow. Like I said, you'll get a harvest fairly fast. 3-month time frame, and you're pretty much there from the start, from when the plant pops up out of this medium to finish time, 90 days max, pretty much. Some might go a little longer. On the description for each one of these here, like this one here is 10 weeks. This one here is 9 weeks. And the one we're going to talk about in just a minute behind me is 80 or 90 days or 70 to 80 days. And this is the pound dog. And we'll get to her. She was started much later, and she's much smaller than these here. But over here, I'm starting to see some petioles starting to develop up here at the top where the bud sites are going to be at. So that lets me know that this plant is about to flip itself into flower. So, we have great height. I like the size of these plants here. Unfortunately, there are 2 different sizes. So, the canopy is going to be a little awkward. But as I said, I'll definitely probably be super cropping this girl. Matter of fact, I might do it while we're in here. Just loosen this up a little bit and bend her over. Because bad part about it, I think I just snapped or broke the stalk a little bit, but that's okay. It'll heal itself. Yeah, but I'm definitely bending this over. Yeah, just like that. So that's all the training I'm going to do to these plants, to this plant here. Outside of the, like I said, I'm going to put a trellis net up here, and I'll probably do that sometime this week. Actually, I'll probably do it today, because before this turns itself back up, I need the trellis net to be here, and it can turn itself up into the trellis net. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing that today. I didn't think, if I was thinking about it, I would have cut me a piece of the trellis off already and had it situated ready to go in here, and I would have did that today. I just opened up the tent and I just realized, you know what? This is growing pretty tall, just for Bak'n runts. I should probably super crop that. So as you can see, I did it. I hope you could see that. I believe you could see that, but I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. But I'm gonna take you off the tripod in just a second so you can see it. She do have some pretty big leaves. I did take a few off the other day, but these big ones here have already come in and replace it. And they're covering up, actually, this one and the one right across from it is covering up the bud site. So let me flip around, talk about this one real quick, and I'll take you off the tripod. Over here, and again, I'm not sure if you can see her very well. It ain't a whole lot to see. This is the pound dog, and she was putting here on October the 12th, and the day is, let me look at my calendar, the 28th, October the 28th. So she started on the 12th. She came up out of the soil on the 17th, correct? So she came about. So I call that day one. Day one is October 17th, and the day is the 28th. So it's only 11 days. It's got a nice growth on it. A couple sets of leaves. She's doing very well. No complaints. Got the light turned down to about 25%. So I will be increasing that sometime this week. Give it a little bit more light. But she's doing fantastic, looking very good. And like I said, matter of fact, let me take y'all off the tripod now so y'all get a closer look at these girls. All right, over here in the 2x4, these are the two girls. As I said, Strawberry Gorilla, Forbidden Runts. And that's what they look like. And like I said, I just super cropped this girl right here, as you can see. Right there, did a little twist, broke that the stem there, and bent her over here. So I need to get the trellis net up definitely today, so this can stay fairly even. And as you can see, this Strawberry Gorilla is much shorter than that Forbidden Runts. Even with me just super cropping it, it's still pretty much taller. Well, it's pretty even now as this Strawberry Gorilla. So yeah, definitely a stretcher over here, and this one here isn't. But this one here has a very good, I should say magnificent, but very good stem on it. You can see, nice and thick. So yeah, she should be pretty damn healthy, get deeper in the flower. And like I said to you, she got big giant leaves. Ooh, this joint got a smell already too. But yeah, look how big that leaf is. So that's huge. And like I said, there's a bud site right up under it. So this needs to come off. And it's another one right on the other side right here. Same deal. Nice, healthy looking leaves too. But yeah, don't mess with it too much. I don't want to stress these plants out at all. The other one needs it too, though, especially where I super cropped that right here. And it's another one right, and let me show you that real quick. That's the size of that one, nice and big and healthy. There's another one here, so I'll snatch them. Just those two there, I won't take anything else off of you. Everything else is plenty light getting down low. See no other bud sites really being blocked. Plus, let me see where the light is at right now. The light is sitting right now at about 60%. So I'll leave it right there. I need to take and get a PPFD reading on. I use my phone as an app on the phone. I know people say it ain't the greatest. I had a par meter, it broke, and I have a lux meter. I do still have that is operational. And I could use that and then convert it to what I wanted to. I had that little calculation. You convert lux into ppfd par. I got it written down somewhere, so I'll find it. Maybe I will use that lux meter. But yeah, like I said, this Spider Farmer SF 2000 is running this tent here, and she's sitting on 60%. And the humidifier, Spider Farmer humidifier, sits right there, and it takes care of both of these tents here. But as you can see, I mean, the plants are very, very healthy. It's not very much to talk about outside of what I just did the super cropping, because there's nothing nothing going on with them yet. But let me get in here close, and you can see where I was talking about the petioles are starting to develop. If you can see those right there, you see the little white hairs starting to grow down there. So now that I see those are starting to pop up, that lets me know that this plant is on its way to flower. So same over here, beautiful, beautiful plant. But that's all I have for you in this tent here. It's not much to see, but it's a little. You see there's a lot of growth from the last video. So yeah, the plants are extremely healthy and doing fantastic. So let's swing over here and let's check out this girl here. And it's the pound dog. And here's the description of the plant right there on the tag. And my information down at the bottom. I put it in the soil October 12th. Came up out of there on the 17th. And guesstimated harvest time is the 1st, January 10th? Yeah. So that's what this girl's looking like. Like I said, there's not a whole lot to talk about with her. She's fairly new, but she's doing very, very well. Nice and healthy. The leaf structure is beautiful. So in the coming months, we should have a nice harvest from the 3 of these girls here. And these 2 over here will be coming down the 1st and the 2nd week of December. And they're much further along than the other girl there. So that's what the Grow Peaceful Corner looks like this week. It's not a whole lot to talk about, but just some fantastic growth on these plants. And they're doing fantastic. And like I was saying a minute ago, if you're in the business, you're in the market to get some cannabis, some weed growing, check out these Grow Peaceful buckets. They're very inexpensive now. I think I've said this in past videos. Just one plant get you a minimum of 2 ounces, and most I've seen somebody grow out of these grow buckets pretty much a little over 4 ounces, 5 ounce ballpark. So if you can get 2 to 5 ounces, put it that way, from these buckets of weed, they pay for itself. So can't lose in this. I've only had one seed come that didn't germinate, come up out of the soil, and they were very understanding. I let them know, and they sent me another one right out. So now, granted, I'm sponsored by them, but I'm sure their customer service is just like that. You don't have to worry about anything. If something don't work out, they damn sure replace it with no problem. And again, once you get one of these buckets, after that, all you have to do to reorder is to get the fresh batch of soil and a seed, and it's cheaper. Just go on there, Grow Peaceful website, check them out. With the shipping, I think it costs you a little over $50 to get you one of these sent to your house. And 3 months later, you have and you see how well these plants grow. And if you've been following me for a little while, I've done a few of them. They grow pretty damn well. So if, like I said, you get you one, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong at all. I believe I got a discount code still in the description. I think maybe 10%. I think my son put it in the description or pops it up on the screen or something like that. If you're in the market, check them out, man. This is you can't go wrong with these Grow Peaceful. Grow Peaceful is Definitely a friend of mine from now on. I just got into this auto thing, and autos, I like this because you can get an extra harvest. And in my case, when you're on a photo periods, you run photo periods roughly 4 months if you want to get some decent yields off of them. And again, with these here, you pretty much cut them off. And and the smoke is great. The last one I did, what was that? The purple biscotti, turned out dynamite. We did a smoke review on that, so if you want to check that out, it's one of the videos. We had a lot of fun doing that one. But yeah, that's what the Grow Peaceful corner looks like this week. Plants are doing dynamite. Here next week or the week after, I'll put out another video on this corner here, and we should definitely, these two at least, should definitely be into flower by then. And this one here should pretty much look like these here for the next video. But yeah, that's all I have for you in this week's video here in Grow Peaceful Corner. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share, and subscribe. And until the next one, stay baking.